Hi, Laura Guccione here, and restless leg syndrome has come up, and I've experienced this myself when I was pregnant, so I understand. Here's the number one awesome way. Take a pillow, or if it's a folded towel or whatever, sit on the back and then let yourself roll off. Do you see what I did? So I'm up here, and that's insisting that my pelvic crest is tilting, and now I've got a really open groin, and my hamstrings are stretched. Let's see if I can move back. There, you can see my feet are flexed, right? So the whole thing is to keep, this is one of a few different stretches that you can do, and I know you know some, and I've showed you some to keep your hamstrings open, but that's the thing. Throughout the day, 2 or 3 times, you want to get the hamstrings open. There's Cupcake. But this is one of my all-time favorites. So I'm going to just take a straddle stance with the legs up. And then I'm just going to lean to the side. Cupcake. Try to ignore the dog. So as I lean to the left, go ahead and reach the right hand over and then rotate it. And just by me laying the weight down on the left is going to insist that that left hamstring stretches more. Stay. Good dog. Okay, now I'm going to go to the right side. It really feels great. And then I'll reach this arm over. And as I reach the left arm over, I really insist down with the left hip. And then come forward. Now this sounds crazy. If you want to, you can put a book on your elbows, but put your elbows down and put your hand here. If you're doing this with me, you can feel this is really insisting that the pelvic stay in alignment. The top of the psoas is getting a stretch, but I'm not pulling on the back. It's all coming from the groin and the top of the hamstring. And the way I look at this is a surrender. It's not a stretch. It's got to be a surrender. So I did it once on each side. I want you to do it 3. And if you do that, especially before you go to bed, and then, of course, the stretching of the hamstrings, and especially if you're pregnant, I'm telling you, it'll just do wonders. Try to get this in 2 times throughout the day. Good job taking care of yourself. Thanks so much. Go to yogabrat.com.